Chapter 20. I love you so much, I want to eat you up. Sounds exaggerating, but when I fell in love with you, it felt real. Cake is worried. After he has said that, Sio's eyes go wide. He's not moving, freezing in his arms like a robot. A reaction that destroys his confidence. You. Sio gives no response, not even blinking. Why is he so stunned? Don't be quiet. I'm stressed out. I Seal blinks repeatedly, as if he's just pulled himself together. He looks left and right awkwardly. I. Hmm? I don't want to be your boyfriend. Cake's heart drums, his lips dry. Is CEO rejecting him? I just want to love you the way I've always done. I love you. I'm possessive of you. I don't want you to be with anyone else. I. I don't know. Just know I love you. Seo presses his lips together and dips his chin, too shocked to do anything. Do you love me? The smaller guy frowns, his face as red as tomato. Of course, what's with that question? Cake laughs. If you do, think no more. He strokes Seo's cheek gently. Just say yes. But you're into girls. Seo clenches his fists. I'm a guy. So? I'm gay. You're not. Why do you think you're gay? I like guys. That means I'm gay. CEO whispers. I like you. You're a guy. Then I'm gay. I already love you so much. Cake beams as he holds the gaze of the guy in his arms, looking at him in adoration. CEO is so cute when he's shocked that he wants to tease him to the point of tears. If loving you means I'm gay, then I'm gay too. This kind of love is bound to fail. Why do you think so? No one will be happy for us, Seo says, averting his eyes. Mama wouldn't like it, Aunt Prow would be heartbroken, Uncle Thanet would be mad, and we just love each other, you. Cake interrupts. He doesn't want CEO to overthink and be scared of everything. There are heaps of gay people in the US. My parents have never said they're bad. Love is love. I love you. I want to take care of you. I want to be with you. Cake smiles. I want to spend time with you forever. I actually don't need to say that since we're already like that, but I want to ask you properly, Cake says, lifting CEO's chin so their eyes meet. Just be my everything, please. Your answer? Cake asks in a low voice, pouting pleadingly. Hmm. Hmm? You're my everything. That's not the answer to my question. I'll be your everything too. Cake freezes when those round eyes gaze up at him. He licks his lips slowly as his eyes trace from those dark eyelashes down to the tiny nose and thin orange lips. Since when did CEO get so cute? Thank you. CEO presses his lips together and nods. Go, go take a shower. It's late. Wanna shower again? No, I'll get changed and go to bed. Ugh. Ugh, what? Cake laughs. Nothing. Hurry up. Yeah, I'll go, but first. Cake draws his voice. His lips curl up when Sia raises his eyebrows. Let me hug you for another minute. Cake says playfully and tightens his arms, making Sia giggle. Too tight, too tight, too tight. I'll break your bones. Sia squirms and hits the strong shoulder. Hug me all you want. The smaller guy smiles. You have to read me the effects of alcohol tomorrow until I'm satisfied. Cake halts, his cheery smile fading, then he groans. Ew, I just drank some. Seo stifles his laugh and lowers his voice. No negotiation. Cake will learn his lesson and never touch alcohol again. Just wait and see. Cake walks out of the bathroom, rubbing his wet hair with a small towel. He planned to wash his hair after waking up, but then he absently stood under the shower head like always. Why did he wet his hair at 2 in the morning? A big smile paints his face when he spots the sleeping guy on the bed, curling up like a ball. Why isn't he covered in the blanket when it's this cold? With that, Cake climbs up the bed and puts the blanket over Theo's chest. He kisses the tail of his eye and jumps when the smaller guy flutters his eyes open. Did I wake you up? Theo blinks slowly, touching Cake's hair. You washed your hair so late. His voice is groggy. I'll dry it before going to bed. You'll get mold from your wet hair. The big guy laughs. Go to sleep. I'm sleepy. Cake nods. Theo is the cutest and sleepy. I'll hug you later. Let me dry my hair first. Hmm. The boy with wet hair scrunches up his nose. Why is Theo so squishy? Let go of my shirt then. His grip is tight. Theo even closes his eyes. I'll sleep with wet hair then. I have no problem with that. Cake says, and his shirt is instantly released. See? Theo is so cute. I'll be right back. This is how Theo is, always caring about Cake. That never changes. Cake almost forgets how serious Theo is about everything. He is reminded of the fact when Theo pushes the laptop towards him. Its screen displaying the website with large black letters. Serious effects of alcohol. He would assume it's a joke if it were someone else, but when he looks at Theo's face, he knows. He's freaking serious. Read this, every word. Ew. Do it. Cake feels like crying, having the flashback of him reading the effects of smoking just because he got the smell of cigarettes on him. He was caught drunk this time. How many times will he have to read this? Come on. Liquor or alcohol is an addictive substance with pros and cons. When consumed, it will affect the central nervous system. Effects of alcohol can be mild to severe. Cake pouts. Do I really have to read this? Will you read it only today or every day throughout the week? Okay. No more negotiation. Effects of the alcohol on your organs and health are major causes of death. The effects can be short term or long term. If you consume it continuously, it will affect your memory system, nervous system, circulatory system, and blood pressure. Cake glances at CEO occasionally. The more he reads, the riskier it is to be mad at. The organ that's directly affected is your liver. In addition, the danger of alcohol will damage your brain more severely if you start drinking at a young age. Ew, Cake pleads softly. Your eyes are getting red. Don't mind me. Continue. No, you're crying. Read it until the end. Every website I opened. No. Cake. The bigger guy presses his lips together, inches closer to CEO, and takes his hand. I won't drink again. Even if I don't read this, I won't drink, Cake says firmly. I promise. If it will ease CEO's worry and rid this expression, he'll do whatever it takes. Don't make empty promises. Have I ever lied to you? Do you mean it? You're not just too lazy to read this? Cake claps. Why does he have such a thought? It's not like that, I promise you. I want you to be healthy. I know. I want you to stay with me for a long time. Got it. I won't drink again. Cake pulls CEO into a hug and rocks him. I've never broken my promises with you. CEO nods and jumps when Cake kisses his cheek. Cake! Hmm? What? Why did you do that? You kissed my cheek at that time. When? CEO tries to retreat, but how can a twig beat a log? At the airport. The answer stops CEO short. I didn't kick a fuss. That was Sia stutters. It was a good kiss goodbye. So what? I'll kiss my boyfriend. Seo presses his lips together, blushing like a boiled shrimp. The action makes Cake want to tease him even more, so he leans forward and buries his nose in the soft cheek again. The smaller guy rubs the tips of his fingers together nervously, his face burning so much he feels uncomfortable and short of breath. The warmth touches his cheek over and over. Those soft lips that he's been looking at for years caress his skin. Seal loves skinship. He likes touching those whom he's comfortable being with, especially Cake, the person he's cuddled since they were kids, which makes Seal not want to stay away from him. Before he knows it, he sits on Cake's lap, props his arms on his shoulders, and tilts his head to receive the kisses. Cake's heart pounds. Seal has always been clingy to him, but now it's worse. Cake pulls back from the soft cheek with a mildly sweet smell lingering in his nose. Before he goes any further, he buries his face in the small shoulder and exhales a sigh. Cake? Seal calls when he suddenly acts weird. Hmm? Cake replies, not looking up. What's wrong? Why did you sigh? I'm crazy. Huh? Seal lifts his eyebrows, not understanding. I want to eat you up. I'll bite you and swallow you whole. Cake bites Seal's shoulder like a teething dog, not just saying that. Ah, it tickles! Seal is startled and giggles. You're making my shirt wet. Ew. Hmm? Thank you. Raising his eyebrows, Seal pulls away to look at Cake. For what? For loving me. Can I thank you as well? Seal whispers, still not confident to say it. You love me too, right? The bigger boy can't help but smile. What's with that voice? It sounds like he's trying to convince a child. I love you like crazy. You can thank me a lot. Okay. The boy with dark brown eyes returns a smile. Thank you. Cake nods and pinches CEO's cheeks. He has no idea how many times will be enough to thank CEO for being in his life. CEO thinks no one needs to know about his relationship with Cake besides those closest to them, but Cake believes otherwise. A day later, CEO receives countless Facebook notifications because his current boyfriend has announced it to the world. Cake Carrot added a live event from October 11 in a relationship with CEO Atin 20 minutes ago, like 14K. Toffee, for real? 80, Pukao told me to curse you. Thomas K, happy with you, dude. Sarah Wood Tongkamon, seriously? Ella, your BF is so cute. View more comments. Sia reads the comments with his lips pressed together. Flustered, he springs up and runs to the guy playing on his phone comfortably on his bed. Cake! Hmm? Cake sits up and smiles when their eyes meet. What's the matter? Frowning, Seal plops next to him. What did you do on Facebook? I set our status. Cake smiles at Seo's blushing face and pulls him into a loose embrace. Let everyone know you're my boyfriend so they won't hit on you. No one hits on me. There are tons. Cake crunches up his nose. Like thou. He's my senior. He's been hitting on you. Didn't you know that? I did. Cake lifts his eyebrows and pokes Seo's cheek. See? You knew, yet you wouldn't allow me to be with you. You let him take you home. Seal pouts. You're busy. I didn't want you to have a hard time. I was having a hard time because I wasn't with you. I didn't want to leave you with someone else, especially a man with his eyes on you. I told Tao he couldn't hit on me. Did you tell him you loved me? Seo's eyes widen. Who'd do that? It's still not safe then. Cake narrows his eyes. I'll be at ease after he likes the status. Seal cups Cake's face and massages it, squishing his soft skin with his fingers. How squishy! Theo has just discovered today how wonderful it is to be loved by someone. He was already happy to be with Cake. Now that he's more than what he used to be to Cake, the happiness is indescribable. Cake sticks out his lips as his cheeks are squeezed, watching the guy who looks incredibly content to treat him like a child. Cake finds him adorable. Oh, you're stretching my cheeks. You're stretching my cheek. Seal laughs. Hungry? The bigger guy nods. Let's find something to eat, Theo says, releasing those cheeks turning pink from the squeeze. Okay, Cake smiles. But first, hmm? The guy with dark brown eyes raises his eyebrows as Cake's voice trails off. Let me hug you for another minute. The playful guy pulls Theo into his arms and snuggles up against him. Both of them giggle away. Group chat, toffee flavored spicy kung salad with CEO. Three members. Kung means mantis shrimps. Toffee. CEO, what happened? At CEO 1321 from Toffee. You can't disappear like this. I need to know. At CEO, at CEO, at CEO. 1516 from Kong. How curious you are. It's a weekend. You can take a break from being nosy. Toffee. Kong, do you know it? Spill. Kong. I don't know, but I can guess. Toffee. I don't want to guess. I need details. Kong. Eye rolling sticker. 2120 from CEO. I'm here. Toffee. You've disappeared all day. Tell us everything. At Kong. From Toffee. Okay, we're all here. Don't text, let's call. Group voice call started. CEO joined. Kung joined. Cake watches CEO talk on the phone cheerfully, hearing the names Toffee and Kung. Judging from the conversation, they must be having a group call. The topic is undoubtedly about him, considering how CEO glances at him at times, blushing and fidgeting. His friends must be pushing him to answer their questions, especially the cheeky, nosy Toffee. Look at his boyfriend speaking and smiling with his pouty lips. How adorable. The sight makes Cake want to tease him. He gets off his bed and drapes his arms around CEO's waist. CEO doesn't watch his back as he's still on the phone. Cake nearly lifts him off the floor. Ah! CEO is startled, almost dropping his phone. You caught me off guard. You're chatting away. Your lips keep moving. I'm talking to Kung and Fee. Now it's my turn. I'm not done here. Stop talking to them. I've sneezed so many times my nose is about to fall off. Cake smiles. Hang up, gossip boys. Hearing a protest from CEO's phone, Cake laughs and snatches it. Hanging up. We're going to spend time together. Cake finishes the call without waiting for an argument on the other end and turns to the shocked guy. Cake, they're my friends. CEO pouts. We haven't done talking. Talk to me. Your boyfriend is lonely. The smaller guy presses his lips together. He loves it when Cake addresses him as his boyfriend and himself as CEO's. It feels too great. CEO turns his head to Cake before Cake releases his waist, turns his shoulders to face him, and spreads his arms. Amir. Being called that way, CEO can't help jumping up and wrapping his legs around Cake's waist like they used to do when young. The big hands support his hips to avoid falling. When CEO said Cake was enough for him, he wasn't joking. He meant it. CEO simply has grown older and stronger than before. I love you. CEO has said it thousands of times to convey his feelings to Cake. He said it since Cake couldn't grasp the meaning until their feelings are finally mutual. Be it the timid CEO in the past or the strong CEO in the present, Cake is still the significant element of his happiness. Not this one. Cake demands when his eyes land on CEO's pajamas after he walks out of the bathroom. Go change. CEO lifts his eyebrows, gazes down at his clothes, and flicks his eyes up at the guy who's been complaining since he got back. He's even trying to control how CEO dresses. Why? I'm going to bed. I told you my friends would come over to edit our project. So what? It has nothing to do with me. Theo scratches his head. Your shorts are too short. I'm not going outside. I'm going to bed. My friends will be here, just in case. I'm a man. Frowning, Cake looks at those fair legs and sighs. I know, but can't men have nice legs? Just change them. Whether CEO has beautiful legs or not, Cake is still not okay. Wear these. He passes a pair of sweatpants he found in the closet to CEO. Your pants are huge. CEO shakes his head. I have mine, I'll wear those. Why are you still scowling? I'm going to change. Who will be here? Hmm? The smaller guy raises his eyebrows. Who? Who cow? We drew lots and got grouped together. You're not close to him? We've talked a few times. He has a thing for you. For me? Theo points at himself, stretching his neck in disbelief. How? Have we met? He can be into you just by seeing your face. Then it's not a problem. It is. Cake glowers. No. He just likes me for how I look. It's different from our feelings. Ah, since Cake is quiet, Theo's heart drops after saying that with confidence. He scratches his cheek stupidly. Right? About to look up, Theo gasps because Cake lunges forward and hugs him. What is he doing? I love you. I love you like crazy. I love you so much. Cake showers CEO's shoulder with kisses. I love you lots. CEO beams, assuming this is Cake paying back for not realizing how much CEO loved him. Cake has to love him a lot now. Ding dong! That must be your friends. CEO pats Cake back so he releases him. Cake heaves a sigh. I'll open the door, but first, you'll hug me for another minute? CEO cuts in knowingly, and they both laugh. Where's CEO? Ott asks about the person presumably staying over as soon as he's entered. None of your business. Ott cracks a satisfied laugh after being told off. We want to see him, right? He turns to the other guy following inside. Yeah, I want to see CEO. Pukao smiles brightly. He knows Ott told Cake he has a crush on CEO, so he's teasing him. Cake seems the possessive type. You're not allowed. What the hell? You won't let us see him even though we're staying over? Ott groans. Let's get to work and keep it down. My boyfriend is sleeping. Aw, your boyfriend, says the guy who came over to tease Cake. What a show off. You're wasted and moaned his name last time. Mind your own business. Let's get to work. Cake waves his hand. He settles in front of his laptop and nods them over. Or we won't get to sleep tonight. Alright, alright. Out laughs. Do as he says, Pooh. He'll go crazy if he doesn't get to cuddle his boyfriend. Pukao shakes his head, his lips curling up. My heart is broken even before hitting on him, he says, sitting beside Cake. You were slow, Out points out. You should have made the move when you saw him for the first time. Cake smirks. You'd have to make a move 20 years ago if you wanted to be fast enough, Cake says, and the guys holler. They give him a few smacks on the shoulders for that annoying remark. The room owner shrugs. He spoke the truth. They only met recently. How could he be compared to Cake, who has known CEO since birth? Nonsense. Shit, my eyelids are heavy, Odd says, rubbing his eyes. He checks the time and feels more exhausted. Can I sleep now? How's it progressing? Cake asks, yawning. Almost done. We'll get it done tomorrow night, Pukal says, barely keeping his eyes open. Let's go to sleep. Alright, the room owner stretches. I left the blankets and pillows on the couch. Suit yourself. Okay, thanks.
Night, dudes. Night.
Pukaw and Ott says, waving their hands before folding their laptops. Cake opens the door to his bedroom and sees Seal sleeping on the bed before tiptoeing there and lying next to him. Seal's sleeping face relieves his exhaustion. As Cake watches him, he's surprised to see those eyes slowly opening. Why did you wake up? Cake whispers, stroking Seal's cheek. Did I get on the bed too loud? No. Seal objects and leans his cheek against Cake's palm. I slept fitfully. You can't sleep? Did you have a nightmare? No, you weren't here. The smaller guy smiles, his eyes falling on those pale orange lips. The more he stares, the closer Cake gets. Seal holds his breath when the softness touches his lower lip. Cake pulls away before leaning in again. It feels so good that Seal snuggles up against him, tilts his head, and presses his lips harder. The touch is soft like cotton, yet burns like a fire. It feels so light that he nearly floats. In the blink of an eye, his chest swells as if it's about to burst. It's a wild mess, yet too addictive to quit. Cake's breathing sounds as pleasant as the moan in his throat. The movie Seal watched years ago replays in his head, displaying the image of two boys leaning toward one another, sealing each other's lips, and slipping their tongues inside each other's mouth, swirling, tangling sensually. Seal gulps, his heart racing as he wishes to try what he remembers. With no second thought, he grabs the back of Cake's neck, tilts his head, and puts his tongue between the parted lips. He feels Cake slightly jolted, but he doesn't recede. Instead, Cake opens his mouth to take it in. Seo's heart drums wildly. It tightens so hard that he can't calm his excitement. All Seo can do is move closer, kiss, and suck like a dehydrated fish, begging for air from the tip of the other guy's hot tongue. They pull back after a long moment, holding each other's gazes, panting. They wait for a while to steady their breath. Cake smiles and fixes his eyes on Seo affectionately. There's something I want you to know. Cake speaks in English. He whispers, stroking Seo's neck. I love everything about you. I love your voice. Seo presses his lips together tightly, his cheeks burning, unable to say a word. He listens to Cake's low voice whispering close to his face. I love your eyes. I love your ears. I love your nose. I love your mouth. I love your teeth. I love your hands. I love your body. Cake continues whispering, taking his time. He kisses the tail of Seo's eye, ear, nose, and lips, respectively, before holding Seo's hands and kissing his fingers. I love it when you talk. I love it when you smile. I love it when you laugh. I love it when you're happy. Cake pulls Seo's face toward him until their skin touches and whispers the last sentence in his ear. I love the way you are. End of chapter 20.